Decision-making techniques that can be used in the acquired resources process include, but are not limited to, multi-criteria decision analysis. Selection criteria are often used to select physical project resources or the project team. Using a multi-criteria decision analysis tool, criteria are developed and used to rate or score potential resources, for example, choosing between internal and external team resources. The criteria are weighted according to their relative importance, and values can be changed for different types of resources. Some examples of selection criteria that can be used are: availability. Verify that the resource is available to work on the project within the time period needed. Cost. Verify if the cost of adding the resource is within the prescribed budget. Ability. Verify that the team member provides the capability needed by the project. Some selection criteria that are unique for team resources are: experience. Verify that the team member has the relevant experience that will contribute to the project success. Knowledge. Consider if the team member has relevant knowledge of the customer, similar implemented projects, and nuances of the project environment. Skills. Determine if the team member has the relevant skills to use a project tool. Attitude. Determine if the team member has the ability to work with others as a cohesive team. International factors. Consider team member location, time zone, and communication capabilities. An interpersonal team skill that can be used for this process includes, but is not limited to, negotiation. Many projects need to negotiate for required resources. The project management team may need to negotiate with functional managers. Ensure that the project receives the best resources possible in the required time frame and until their responsibilities are complete. Other project management teams within the performing organization appropriately assign or share scarce or specialized resources. External organizations and supplies provide appropriate, scarce, specialized, qualified, certified, or other specific team or physical resources. Special consideration should be given to external negotiating policies, practices, processes, guidelines, legal, and other such criteria. The project management team's ability to influence others plays an important role in negotiating resource allocation, as does the politics of the organizations involved. For example, convincing a functional manager about the high visibility of the project may influence him or her to assign the best resources to this project over competing ones. When physical or team resources for a project are determined in advance, they are considered pre-assigned. This situation can occur if the project is the result of specific resources being identified as part of a competitive proposal, or if the project is dependent upon the expertise of particular persons. Pre-assignment might also include the team members who have already been assigned in developed project charter process or other processes before the initial resource management plan has been completed. The use of virtual teams creates new possibilities when acquiring project team members. Virtual teams can be defined as groups of people with a shared goal who fulfill their roles with little or no time spent meeting face-to-face. The availability of communication technologies such as email, audio conferencing, social media, web-based meetings, and video conferencing has made virtual teams feasible. The virtual team model makes it possible to form teams of people from the same organization who live in widespread geographic areas. Add special expertise to a project team even though the expert is not in the same geographic area. Incorporate employees who work from home offices. Form teams of people who work different shifts, hours, or days. Include people with mobility limitations or disabilities. Move forward with projects that would have been held or cancelled due to travel expenses, and save the expense of offices and all physical equipment needed for employees. Communication planning becomes increasingly important in a virtual team environment. Additional time may be needed to set clear expectations, facilitate communications, develop protocols for resolving conflict, include people in decision making, understand cultural differences, and share credit in successes.